I'm Mike. Welcome back to the hangar. Hey, we got the motor in. So as you can see, we've made a lot of progress. Got the blower on, intake is just laying on there, and we got the new radiator in. But there are still some things that we need to finish up. Some small things on top. We need to get these push rods on this side in that you can't see right now. We need to get the exhaust under. Once we get these push rods in, then we can get the rocker arms on, and we need to measure for valve lash. And there are a lot of new parts that have gone on, so hopefully this thing sounds good, because in this video, we're gonna try and start it up, because I really want to hear it. I mean, it's not like it's gonna sound any different, I just miss the sound, I guess. I really miss it.
God, I missed you so much.
You can see here, we got the push rods in. Still need to get the rocker arms on, and once we get those on, then we can measure for valve lash. The headers are still missing. They're way over there somewhere. And we got a new catch can from Motion Raceworks, because I saw a video that they tested it with fresh oil and it was actually amazing. So
look at that.
They sold me. They got me. All I did was mount it to this blower bracket here, and I mean, she's solid. We got the blower on. We still need some charge pipe here. The water pump's on. I had the alternator on, but I took it back off because I forgot those two coolant lines, and I've forgotten them before. It's not fun. And this side's done. This valve cover's on, rocker arm's on, valves are lashed already. So we should need to get some more work done, and we should have this thing fired up today. If you saw me marking something with a marker, that's because in typical fashion, when I work in the garage, nothing goes right.
Even in the future, nothing works.
So, I don't know why it didn't happen on the other side, but if you could see, when I go to bolt this rocker arm down, it's actually hitting the head right here. I'm going to have to cover up this head, and I'll just grind it on the motor, because not a lot needs to be taken off, but enough where, I mean, it's hitting even as I bolt it down, so it's got to go. So let's try to get that done. That went pretty smoothly. We got a little bit of play now, which is fine. This rocker arm will never go that way. This right here, where it sits, is the closest it'll be. From here, the valve will open, so all it is going to increase that gap. So this should be enough clearance. So let's get this back off. We'll throw that push rod back in, and then we'll continue doing what we were doing before. I guess the number one cylinder wasn't the only one. It was number one exhaust. We got number 3 exhaust hitting. I took all the push rods out to make sure, and we have number 5 exhaust that hits, and it seems to be all the exhaust, and number 7 exhaust. So I don't know why The passenger side wasn't like that, but the driver's side is, so we need to grind all these out. So let's do that. So since these new rocker arms from Texas Speed are an adjustable cup, which means you can actually set your valve lash. So they work with a solid roller and a hydraulic roller. The body is just a little bit bigger around where the threads are. So it's my mistake for not checking it when the heads were on the bench. But I mean, when a part gets listed for an LT motor, you think it just bolts on. Probably should have just checked. But we're all good now. Everyone has clearance, so let's get back to work, get these push rods and rocker arms in, and latch. Well, we're all buttoned up. We're ready for the first fire up. So excited. I just checked the battery. The battery's dead as a doornail though.
What do you mean it's dead?
So I got my truck hooked up to a jumper. So I got the fuel system primed. All I had to do with this DS6 fuel pump is hold the throttle open and it primes the mechanical pump already. So it should fire up right away. Let's give it a shot. Hey, look at that. She lives. Sounds great too. Great oil pressure. Has about 50 psi at idle, which is 15 to 20 more than it used to have. So it looks like that oil pump and eliminating the oil squirters really paid off. But we'll see what it does once we get to the track. But we have a lot to do between here and the track. We still have Metzger coilovers to put on this, and we have gauges to do on the interior. And some of you know, some of you may not know, but my daughter hates the sound of my car, which upsets me because it's too loud. I have a new set of mufflers that are going on to try to quiet this thing down a little bit. Hurts me on the inside, but makes my daughter happy. And I'm trying to raise a future gearhead here, and I can't do that. If she don't like the car, she's gotta like it. But that's gonna be it for this episode with the first startup. Everything went pretty smooth. We had some hiccups here and there, but got the motor out, rebuilt, put back in, and now she runs again. And thanks for coming by. Stay tuned for the next episode when we get more work done on this car to get her drag race ready. So, we'll see you on the next episode. I'm so proud of you.